Hi and welcome back to the countertop. And today I'm doing pistachio baklava from the Mezze Cookbook. Hi and welcome back. And the recipe I'm doing today is from this book, the Mezze Cookbook, a book that already did something here in the channel, which was the pita bread, so I recommend you to watch. And today we're doing the pistachio baklava. Baklava is one of the classic pastries of any of the Middle Eastern cuisines. I think all the countries on Middle Eastern have some type of baklava. Some of them use walnuts, some of them use pistachios and so on. So there's always a nut in the middle, which is really good. Again, talking about the book, I really love this book for the fact that it reminds me a lot of my childhood memories on recipes because my grandparents were from Lebanon. If you want to buy this book, please use my affiliate link over Amazon here on the description. I know that it's not going to cost anything for you, but I can get some commission over it and it's always good, right? Cool. Let's go for the ingredients. So here's all the ingredients that we need for our recipe today. So you're gonna need 250 grams of phyllo dough, 200 grams of unsalted butter. You're gonna melt these. For the filling, you're gonna need 350 grams of raw unsalted pistachios. We're gonna coarsely chop these. Half teaspoon of ginger, seeds from 15 cardamom pods that you're going to coarse these. Half teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 extra tablespoons of unsalted butter also melted, and a pinch of salt. 150 grams of honey, 100 grams of superfine or caster sugar, and a zest and the juice of 1 lemon. Okay, so let's start doing. So first I'm gonna get the filling ready before actually open the phyllo pastry. The filling itself is very easy. So you're gonna get all your pistachios, you put in a bigger bowl, and you're gonna mix with your sugar, your ginger, cinnamon. You're also gonna add a pinch of salt, and finally you add the 2 tablespoons of butter, which is basically just for the filling, and you're gonna mix this really well. And that's it, you have our filling ready. Now it's time for us to open the phyllo pastry. So I melted the rest of the butter, the 200 grams of butter. I put my phyllo dough here under this damp tower during the process so it doesn't get dry out. And I also put my oven to 160 degrees Celsius, okay? So now it's time for us to start layering things. So the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna get your brush and brush a nice amount of butter on the bottom of your roasting pan. With your roasting pan grease, you're gonna get one of the phyllo doughs. Maybe it could be broken, so that's not a problem. And you're gonna lay over these, and doesn't matter how you lay off, like doesn't matter how you make the layers, but you put the first one, you brush the butter on it. This one is broken, so I'm gonna do the second one as well. So just to show you, you put the rest of this broken one, covering the other side here, and do the same. Now you get the second one, and then you do on the other side of your roasting pan. Remember to also cover the other one. So you put here, butter on everything. And then you fold these and you put more butter on these. So you're gonna keep doing that, alternating the sides until you have 7 sheets of phyllo pastry here. Okay, so let's do this and then continue to the next step. So now you're gonna put a third of the filling here on top of the phyllo pastry. And after that, you're gonna repeat the process, but now just with 6 phyllo pastry sheets, and then put another third of the filling. Then you repeat the process again, but now with just 4 sheets. And then after that, use three or four more sheets on top of that. Okay, let me do that and we'll be right back. So here's our baklava before going to the oven. I might put too much butter in the beginning, so I will need to add more butter in the end. So I ended up having to melt a little bit of more butter, but let's see how it goes. So before putting to the oven, we're gonna cut these into 3 centimeter squares using a very sharp knife. And this is going to the oven for something between 45 and 50 minutes. Something around 30 minutes, if you see it's browning too quickly, you get an aluminum foil and cover it and you let it complete the time. Okay, so I'm gonna put this into the oven, and while we're doing that, we're gonna start doing the filling. To make the syrup, you put the honey, the sugar in a small saucepan along with 100 ml of water. You gently warm these over low heat until all the sugar has dissolved. Keep brushing down the sides a few times with a wet pastry brush to get rid of any sugar crystals. Let it simmer until the liquid has thickened and reduce a third, something about 10 minutes. Remove from the heat and stir the lemon zest and the juice. So here's our baklava. As you can see, all the pastry puffs up, and without wasting too much time, you're gonna get the syrup and get ready and put all over. And you need to let this cool completely before lifting the pieces. So I will have these to cool down overnight, and tomorrow we're gonna try. Okay? So here's our baklava. Looking right now, I think I ended up putting too many layers in the middle here. So probably because I was getting the phyllo pastry and folding. But let's see how it tastes. And then we can give the final verdict. It's really good. Even with this extra dough in the middle, it's really good. For my personal taste, I might put a little bit of more syrup, so I probably would do a little bit more of the syrup and put in here to get a little bit more sweet. But overall, it's really good. The phyllo dough is correctly layered. You can see how they puff itself. The pistachio in the middle is just right with all the mixture. The butter, incredibly enough here. I thought there might be too much, but it's really well balanced. And that's it. So, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave your comments, what you like, what you don't like. Please check the links below in the description to buy the book on Amazon. It's an affiliate link. That means I get a kickback from Amazon, but at no cost to you. Helps here in the channel. And see you next week. Bye.